Salve, these are my Blood Bowl 2nd edition Skaven, and you can see this is one of the ones that I was painting. He's in my other room that I've been painting. So I don't know, this guy's probably the most recent paint job. And he is, I'm pretty sure, a lineman. You can see he's pretty simple. It looks like I was painting him to fit a certain team. And he's got some dust on him because I just grabbed him now. But you can see he came out pretty decent. I was starting to get a little bit better at my painting. But that's usually what happens. This one's a pretty cool one. This one's one of my players, number 5. You can see he is a mutant. He has like these little tentacle things. So, and he's got like his arms a tentacle. This was probably done by Paul. Paul probably did this conversion. But you can see it's a pretty good conversion. He did some good work. Paul did some good conversions. And these aren't for kids because these have lead in them and they're metal. You know, and these are probably worth a lot of money. This is another one that was a Skaven head conversion on a human lineman body. You can see that's like pretty cool looking. I used to have a lot more Skaven, I think. So I think this is one of my mutants because he's got a number. He's on one of my teams. But yeah, I used to have a lot more Skaven. But it was like they were all Skaven linemen. I could only really get mostly linemen. So I might have more unpainted if I can find it. You can see that's his head on there. And then this one is a pretty one. This one you've seen, you can see my Chainsaw Loony video. This is a Skaven lineman, I think it's been converted into a Chainsaw Loony. And you can see it's pretty cool. He's got a pretty cool chainsaw. Came out actually pretty good. You know, it looks more like a sword, but you can tell. And he's on one of my teams because he's got a number. You can see he's got like a cool mask and stuff. Skavens are pretty cool, but to have an all-team Skaven is kind of tough because they're not like the most durable. You can see this one is a Skaven. That's either a Blitzer or a blocker. I don't even know if they have blockers. I'm thinking it's a Blitzer. And you know, I did all these paint jobs. I was like 13 years old when I was doing these paint jobs. So they're not exactly the best paint jobs, but they're not the worst paint jobs either. You know, you could tell that they were on the team and stuff. You could kind of see my head and stuff. And then this one you could tell there's another lineman. I think you could tell I was trying to get him to fit the team. I couldn't get like any throwers or Skavens or some of the other positions or some of the big Skavens. I think they came later. They might have came with like the later editions or something. But yeah, it's like pretty cool. And then this one's a Skaven kicker. I don't know how I got a Skaven kicker, but I'm seeing by the foot, you can see he's got like the big boot thing on his foot. So, yeah, he is a Skaven kicker. So, yeah, Skaven kicker. This one's probably a bit rare. Because Skaven linemen are pretty easy to get, but you don't really see that many Skaven kickers. You know, like the Cowboys kicker who can't even get a kick, can't even hit a field goal, zero lane or whatever. So you can see he's the kicker. And then I have this is another one that I think is a lineman, and he's on one of my teams by the paint job. So they're pretty decent, like if you do them as linemen, because if they die, you can kind of like fill them out or like replace them. You know, it's not like the worst thing in the world. And you can see he's got a number, so he's on one of my teams. And then this is, you know, I think I have some other ones that are unpainted, or maybe I stripped them. But yeah, this is another Skaven lineman, and you can see, nice lineman, cool Skaven team, you know. These are my Skavens. These are the Skaven I have. You can see I had like a little thing I did with that. So yeah, I don't think they're all going to fit on the puck. But yeah, thanks and take care.